just a second what he just did. And dropping my poison, trying to kill all these troops, and my Hog Rider getting... Hey guys, Next Gen Gaming here. So, today, we may be able to push up over 1,800 trophies because I'm actually in Arena 6 and I'm doing absolutely crazy up here, beating level 8s and everything, so I think we're going to go into a match. So, we're facing Holy King from Empire Chile. Gonna drop down my bomb tower and spear goblins. Gonna drop down a fireball on his tower and his musketeer because that is worth it. Because the musketeer costs 5, the fireball costs 4. Now I have a choice here. Do I defend the Hog Rider or the Giant and Musketeer? I'm gonna pick the Giant and Musketeer. You can pick differently, but Giant and Musketeer is more deadly than the Hog Rider by himself, especially against 2 towers and a bomb tower. So I have my Barbarians and Hog Rider coming down the right side. He's got a Valkyrie and a Wizard, so that's a deadly combo against Barbarians and Hog Rider. So I'm just gonna drop down my bomb tower to defend against his Valkyrie and Wizard. Bomb tower does great damage to the Wizard, so hopefully that crit should go down before it gets to my tower. Yes, it will go down before it gets to my tower. I'm gonna drop down my archers. They may split up there, I don't know. No, they will not, so I'm gonna drop down a knight and archers. And I'm practically gonna call it a barch because it's kind of like barbarians and archers. So, fireball on his bomber. I wish I hadn't accidentally clicked off to the right and just clicked right on top of the tower, but I did not. But it is fine. I am just going to drop down my barbarians, take out his musketeer, and have some of them target the giant. Now, my spear goblins to take out the Hog Rider. Spear goblins do like horrible damage, but 3 of them against a Hog Rider. Hog Rider has decent health, but it doesn't have great health, so it does pretty good. Those archers are barely alive with the barbarians, so I will take that tower. My archer should take out that bomber, and yes, it does. I'm saving up on elixir too much, so I've got to drop something. Dropping down my fireball. I think I may miss. No, I did not miss. Alright. Good. Drop down my poison. Got spear goblins and a knight to kill this prince. He dropped his musketeer inside the poison. Bad move by this guy. Barbarians to take out Hog, Musketeer, and Giant. So worth it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've dropped my Hog Rider, Archers, Spear Goblins. He's got a bomber down. My Hog Rider, Goblins, and my Goblins, Archers will take that out. And look at the push I have. If there was more time, I'd have 8 barbarians. Ah, man. 31 trophies against the level 7. And we're already past 1,800. Can we make it to, Royal Arena? No way. And I want to tell you guys, I'm super close to hitting level 7. And I mean absolutely close. Like, I think it's 13 XP I am away from it, so really excited about hitting level 7, because then these guys that I'm facing right here won't be as challenging. They'll be practically about the same difficulty, but they'll be a little easier because I'll have more health on my towers. So, like, at this level, I take those 3 spear goblins, let them hit my tower, and it may cost me the game because of letting them hit my tower. And then at level 7, if I let those hit the tower, I still have an extra 100, and that tower may not have went down, so he did miss one of the barbarians, so I've dropped my knight and Hog Rider, Spear Goblins. Hog Rider is on the tower too. 3 hits before it actually goes down, and his barbarians just about die right there. I'm gonna drop down my fireball trying to hit the baby dragon and the musketeer. I'm not able to do that. I'm gonna drop down my archers to defend against the baby dragon, and then once the baby dragon dies, 1 shot on the musketeer, but he was able to get my tower down really, really far. See, if I was level 7, it probably would be 1,200 to 1,500. Not exactly sure, though. So I'm going to drop down my bomb tower to defend. I can't really let him do much. Going to drop down my poison. Should kill all 3 of those skeletons and damage the tower and the witch pretty badly. So I will take that. And as you can see, I'm getting a lot of elixir now. He wastes his fireball, exactly what I wanted. Barbarians down now. Hog Rider, he'll understand in just a second what he just did. And dropping my poison, trying to kill all of these troops, and my Hog Rider getting the tower down to 400. He's got the giant skeleton. I've got my fireball. I'm surely fireballing all this. Spear goblins. No, I'm pulling it over. There you go. It's still out of range. Oh my goodness, so close though. He's got his witch up though. I've got to be careful for this. Dropping down my knight. I've got to drop my bomb tower right in front of my tower just to protect it. Dropping down the Hog Rider. If that hog can get to the tower. Fireball. Take out the bomber, musketeer, and just about take out the barbarians. He's gonna try to fireball my tower down just like I want to try to do to his. Bomb tower down right in front. Dropping down the bomb tower, which should kill the musketeer. Drop down the Hog Rider. Hog fireball. The fireball for the win. Yes. Yes, we beat another level 7 for 34 trophies. We're at 1838. Oh my goodness, we're so high. Alright, so we're facing a level 7 again. So at least we're not facing a ton of level 8s. We're still facing a ton of level 7s though. Haven't seen a level 6 in a while. Fireball his wizard and his tower. That's worth it. Unless he drops down a giant. I'm almost sure that he would have, but he's not going to try to protect that wizard when it has about 0 health. So Hog Rider archers. Probably shouldn't have dropped the archers because I probably should have kept some elixir to try to defend against whatever he dropped. But it's fine. I was able to get his tower down to 846, drop down my bomb tower, which isn't really going to distract many of his barbarians, which is not good for me. These barbarians will only be able to get off 1 hit though, or 2 hits. That was a level 6 Hog Rider. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, and the poison is so good against elixir collectors. If people drop an elixir collector, if you're facing people with elixir collectors and you have a poison spell, absolutely use that to your advantage. I was going to fireball that, but there doesn't seem to be a point in that. Drop my knight and Hog Rider. Hog Rider take out his elixir collector, which maybe he can get off 1 hit also with that. Fireball his barbarians. I was able to get off 1 hit on his tower. Now, with that P.E.K.K.A. waddling down towards the tower, I really need to get this wizard out of the way also because of the damage the wizard will do to my barbarians. And that P.E.K.K.A., it's going to do so much damage if I let it hit my tower. Archers to try to defend against that level 2 P.E.K.K.A. And I will be able to defend against it somehow. Now I'm going to drop down my poison and Hog Rider. Poison, Hog Rider, the Spear Goblins. No, Hog Rider. Okay, the Spear Goblins. Oh, man. I was so sure they were going to go that way. Look at the barbarians running into the poison spell. Have no idea what that was about. I'm gonna drop my poison spell again, this time on his wizard and his P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. not for long, but just for a little bit. But look at his wizard's health because of the poison spell. I've got to drop down my knight to distract his troops. Come on, let me drop the fireball. Fireball to clutch it back to where I have a chance now. Dropping my archers, trying to keep my tower alive. Okay, oh no! Dropping the barbarians and spear goblins. Those barbarians are gonna distract all my troops and my towers so his hog rider can get in. That fireball was I thought was gonna be a waste, but it was not. Dropping down the bomb tower. He's got double elixir collectors, which is not good for me. I've got to wait and see what he's going to drop. Hog Rider archers trying to drop down the spear goblins also with this. Hog Rider going on the tower, but it isn't going to do anything really to that tower. Barbarians on that P.E.K.K.A. poison to really slow down that Hog Rider. And this is going to be the end of the match. And I think I did pretty well in that match, but there's nothing I could do, having to try to get a push going against all his P.E.K.K.A.s that he just kept on dropping. So let's go into another match, and yes, I actually am only 13 away from getting to level 7. So here we are, finally facing a level 8. Gonna drop down my bomb tower. That was very laggy at the start. Kind of waiting for an elixir pump. Didn't think he'd drop down minions to try to kill that, but he did. Gonna drop down archers and barbarians. Got your classic Barch going here. Archers picking off the... I was gonna say picking off the Tesla, but I don't think so anymore. That bomb tower is gonna die super quickly. And I really want to use my Hog Rider, but I think the only use the Hog Rider would have at the moment was to take out the Tesla. I'm gonna drop my fireball on all those barbarians. Practically take that out already. Poison spell, because that'll slow down the Hog Rider's attack speed a lot. Now, his barbarians were a waste because of my poison spell. But his Hog Rider was able to get my tower down super duper low, so that means I'm going to have to start putting my bomb tower more towards the right of the arena to protect that right tower. Now, the only thing is I hate the Tesla because I've got the Fireball and the Poison spell, and those cards surely cannot hit that. That was a 7 elixir push right there just to take out my 5 elixir bomb tower. He fireballs and misses most of my barbarians, so my barbarians are actually able to get off a good amount of damage on his tower. There you go, I got his tower. I took off about 700 health off of his tower. I hit to drop the knight. The knight did not want to be dropped, so can those spear goblins hit it? No, it cannot. Gonna drop down my spear goblins behind the knight. Gonna drop my bomb tower and a poison spell to take out these barbarians, and it'll take out the minions and damage the baby dragon. That poison spell was so worth it. That was worth so much elixir. It was worth about 7 and something. Hog Rider to take out his Tesla. All I need to do is try to get back to my barbarians and Hog Rider. That knight was going towards the tower. It's kind of too late because I think I'm just gonna have to deploy the bomb tower. No, he froze it. Drop the barbarians. Barbarians trying to defend spear goblins and the knight in front of all these barbarians because the knight has a good amount of health. All he did was fireball them. My Hog Rider is hitting the tower, but literally got just taken out so quickly. Bomb tower with Fireball. Fireball take out of Spear Goblins and Barbarians. My tower is down to 497. Drop down Spear Goblins on the left side. No, he's got the baby dragon up. Drop down my knight. What am I gonna do? No, Hog Rider! Barbarians! Barbarians! Bad placement! No! Archers! No! I should have known he would have had to freeze. Why does, like, everybody I face have the free spell? Even if they're not using it, just have it. Because I just... Why? I just don't have it, and it's super annoying, especially when I opened a super magical and didn't even get it. That kind of makes you mad. Archers and Spear Goblins. I'm going to drop down a knight. That was a bad play by him with the elixir pump. Because all I'm going to do is drop down a poison, and my knight will get off 2 hits. Yes. And that elixir pump won't do him much good. And one of my Spear Goblins will actually get off another hit. Poison Fireball to take out his elixir pump and do damage to his tower. So to me, pretty much worth it. Now, I'm going to drop down my Hog Rider. Now, this guy does have a P.E.K.K.A, which is good to know. I've got my Hog Rider down with Spear Goblins. How did he get another 5 elixir to drop that down? I'm pretty sure it's 5 elixir. Hog Rider doesn't even get off another hit, but it is... My Spear Goblins are able to get off a few more hits. So I've got my archers to defend against those minions, dropping down my barbarians, trying to drag that P.E.K.K.A over. I love how it takes about 2 and like a quarter hits to take out my barbarians with the P.E.K.K.A. Dropping down a knight because I know the knight can live longer than the barbarians. And his wizard is just about dead. And I'm gonna drop this right in the middle, take out his wizard with it. Gonna drop down some Spear Goblins on the left side, which are gonna be able to do some great damage. So his tower is down to 1,265, and he has a P.E.K.K.A up again, so now I can't attack on the left side, sadly. So I dropped down my archers, going to drop down a poison spell. Bad placement. I was trying to hit the tower with that also. He has the lightning spell, apparently. Gonna drop down the barbarians and Fireball. Take out all those troops. Barbarians, Spear Goblins going after the tower, dropping down the poison spell, and that was a waste of Spear Goblins, and the poison spell was also a waste. Dropping down the Hog Rider, that was a bad mistake by my opponent by dropping down a elixir pump when I have the Hog Rider up. His tower is down to 459, and I'm gonna Fireball just the wizard, even though it's not the best idea. Come on, archers, take out that wizard. Barbarians and Spear Goblins take out his P.E.K.K.A. Drop down the poison spell. Should take out those minions. Do damage to his elixir pump. And do damage to his tower. Spear Goblins get off a few hits.